And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Wong on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duvall is right there, one down. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
At the plate now is Christian Yelich. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 3 for 11. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to land foul. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Corbin Burns is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
In is Jorge Soler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Here we go for the Braves. The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Now pitch on the way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. That's inside. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
1 strike.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Late that time for a strike.
2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the second baseman.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He won the National League Hank Aaron Award last year. That goes to the best offensive player in the league, hands down. That's why the award is there, and he was so deserving. He's a heck of a hitter.
First offering.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Again, another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at-bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And stepping in, Narvaez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Omar Narvaez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to left field. Rosario is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 6.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. High in the air out to center field. Duvall is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Daniel Vogelbach's next. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the AB now. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Now the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
At the plate, Adam Duvall, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Duvall is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Soft grounder left side. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Next, it'll be Eddie Rosario. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo
The
Cain.
center fielder, number 6. Lorenzo
First offering on its
Cain.
way. In there, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Hooking up is Rosario. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Corbin Burns. He'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
As he hits it weakly on the ground toward first.
Scooped up, throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Next to hit is Willie Adames. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's
he'll take
outside.
a look at ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Digging in will be Dansby Swanson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Here's a late swing and a miss.
0-2.
Strike two. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that
Batting
came after an absolute
the pitcher,
missile of a fastball.
Max.
Even if you recognize the
Three.
breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Max Fried. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. Here's the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throwing to second. And going for it. Hey. The right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
So now to the plate, Daniel Vogelbach. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Soler is there, and that's the third out. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jorge Soler. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. Now the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey guys, it's obvious he's not picking the ball up. He's out in front on 2 off-speed pitches and now finds himself 0-2. Gonna have to find a way to stay back if he's gonna battle through this AB.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail things here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in is the outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of 1.
In now, Corbin Burns. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop! To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now that's second baseman, Colton Wong.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch on its way.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, the top of the fifth is still alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped him up. Darno is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the fifth coming up. Brewers are out in front, 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate is Austin Riley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB now. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The center fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. He bounced out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right. And I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
The left
Stepping in
number
now,
8,
Eddie Rosario.
Eddie.
This ball will be chopped foul.
Rosario.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he fouls this one off. struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked into one either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. So watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Through 5 innings, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in once again is Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Ball and a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Up next, Narvaez grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. He's set, and the pitch. In there, strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Brewers strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Leading
Start
up
things
for
out
the
in their
Braves.
half of the sixth as
The
they look to
shortstop,
shake things up here for a
Dansby
lineup that, quite frankly, has been
Swanson.
non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And there's a base hit on the line. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Boy, that's a big base hit right
Now
there.
batting,
The only
the
problem
pitcher.
now, D-Row, you have the
Matt.
pitcher's spot on deck.
Freeze.
It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the fourth
Your
inning. I look
attention,
for the
please.
manager to definitely
Pinch
make a
hitting
move
for the
here for
Braves.
another bat.
Guillermo
Number 38.
Heredia come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Already out.
From the stretch.
D-Ride.
Swanson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Garcia. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Slow roller down the third baseline. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
That's just a great pitch, both on the
right
call from the
fielder, number
catcher
12.
and the execution.
Jorge.
If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
2 strikes.
Runner at first here, one man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Ready with another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Striding in is Freddie Freeman. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss here. He's behind in the count now, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
He's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand one. Our score remains 2-1. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Braves, number 55, Chris Martin.
Now it'll be Daniel Vogelbach, lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter.
Vogelbach.
First delivery to him.
Hike.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Corbin Burns. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's Colton Wong now. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And now, Adam Duvall. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
Time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Up next for Atlanta.
To the plate now, Travis Garneau. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Willie Adames. First pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Back up the middle. Swanson brings it in over to Albies. On the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field as they take the lead 4-3.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. A.J. Minter will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Orlando Arcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Up next from Milwaukee, the catcher, AMOR.
At the plate, Narvaez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now a 4-3 Milwaukee lead. Now into the box, Orlando Arcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Arcia.
Pitch on the way.
Yep.
That's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The right fielder, number 12.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch of the AB now. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Right by him here. He's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
First offering on its way. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in to close this one out.
Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Austin Riley. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typical.
Josh Hader is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Josh Hader.
Here's the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, and it's now 6-4. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Ro, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. The Braves lead it 6-4. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Next to stand in is Daniel Vogelbach. He flew out in his last AB. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to second, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Lorenzo Cain stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Vogelbach stands at first with 1 out. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. The relay, and he's safe.
No, he's safe. Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 41, Jackie Bradley Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On he pops it up. Riley into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the deficit to only 1 run.
Colton Wong will stand in. His career line against Will Smith, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Rosario is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender one run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Atlanta Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. A.J. Minter gets the W on the mound. Corbin Burns racked up 15 strikeouts, but still ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.